right around midnight 15 or so over inside of Iran and getting dang close to midnight over inside Israel as we speak.
All
So,
right, you gonna fix the plate or what?
I would expect with
What's wrong with it?
as of
You ready to work on the painting?
there's going to be people who can't
Huh?
control their horses if this is actually going to
You
happen.
want to work on the
We're going
painting?
to start like sending missions a little bit earlier than
Knock that 8 cans of
So
food
before
down.
we get into all that, we're going to go ahead and give a special shout out to AP Payne because right off the get-go, he ended up gifting out 10 Speak the Truth memberships. And ladies and gentlemen, if this doesn't in fact go down, you can bet your butt we're going to be live. Now, if it doesn't go down, okay, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Elon Musk and Donald Trump are going to be live on Twitter. We will be broadcasting that through here as well so that you guys can come over and catch it. I know a lot of you guys don't know how to do that or don't do it at all. So if you want to hear Elon and Donald Trump talking, that's going to take place at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. I'll do my best to make sure I'm here for you guys. We're going to kick that off and I'll take some questions afterwards. Andrew Sleeper coming in with 10. He says, "What's up, Matt from Nebraska? I live in eyesight of Offutt Air Force Base. Lots of increased air traffic and an AWACS been flying around for the last couple of days." That's pretty actually interesting. I'm not sure where that freaking is. Swamp Rat coming in, becoming a true supporter. Ladies and gentlemen, always happy to have every single one of you guys on board, and I appreciate you joining. If this is your first time tuning in, you're in for a treat. Make sure you go over and become a channel member. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a retired Green Beret. I have been following this conflict since day one, along with several others. I got a pretty decent handle on what's going on. So if you want to stay up to date, make sure you guys follow this channel. Tackle Box coming in. Tackle Broken. It says, LFG, Trump back on X in America, never be a socialist country, DJT, and everybody is just chiming in as it goes along. Wow, I might not be able to keep up the donations tonight. Andrew coming in again, he says, "What's up from Nebraska?" I already covered that one. How did that get doubled down? Thumper wants to know, just wondering, how do we end up knowing when countries are going to strike? Is it good spying, or are they announcing it? I don't know, this kind of stuff. Yeah, sometimes it's the case where they will announce it and be like, "Hey, look, this is going to end up going down at this time, just FYI." Now, in this case, they're not going to be doing that, because if they did, Israel is going to end up having a preemptive strike, okay? The IDF spokesperson actually came out a little bit earlier and made a statement, and a reporter asked him that very question and asked him whether or not Israel would launch a preemptive strike against Iran. He did not say they would. He did not say they wouldn't. What he specifically said was Israel will basically do what is necessary to defend themselves. So if they feel like a threat is imminent, you bet your is they are going to launch a preemptive strike. And with everything going on right now, it is a very real possibility that, by the time I even finish reporting on this, that if the information that's currently being thrown out on the internet is correct, that Israel will launch a preemptive strike. The fact, though, that Israel hasn't launched a preemptive strike tells me that all these countdown clocks that are being posted online right now are nothing but a bunch of trollers. Sometimes psychological operations are just as effective, as actual military operations, if not more. Swamp Rat coming to become the true supporter. Good to have you on board, buddy. James O'Rourke says, "Can we figure out a drinking game for the Trump interview?" You know what, man? I think we can. I don't normally condone drinking like that, but maybe tonight would be a good night for that. Ronnie Bowen coming in gifting out a Truth membership. Patrick Loudon saying, "Praying for troops in the Middle East." Dude, I'm with you. I am with you. OG Moon says, "Do you think our ships will be targeted too?" That is a very good question. I think if our ships are targeted, right, specifically ones in the Med and the Persian Gulf, I think that's going to open up a whole new can of worms for the United States to actually take up, direct assaults on Iran, and it's going to make it 10 times worse. Those warships will defend themselves. That is a fact, okay? Those aircraft carriers are nothing to shake a stick at. As a matter of fact, another aircraft carrier has been sent over to the CENTCOM region, and for the first time, I think when the U.S. actually announced it's sending over a nuclear sub into the region. Now, that is a very big deal for the United States to come out and say that we are sending a nuclear submarine over to the CENTCOM region. That 1000% is a message that the United States is sending to Iran, and that they are sending it to the Houthis, make no mistake about it. But with that announcement, it also makes you wonder the amount of intelligence the United States has about this, alleged upcoming strike here in just a couple of hours. Because if we are announcing, the location of our nuclear subs, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta understand that the location of these nuclear subs is not public information. We don't put that information out there. aircraft carriers, things of that nature, yeah, most of the time you're going to be able to figure out where they're at. But when it goes to the nuclear-powered submarines, those are like very well-kept secrets, okay? And the U.S. just announced we're sending one over there, and that should tell you that the United States is taking this very serious right now, and that Iran needs to be kept on its toes. So make no mistake about it, there is a very serious threat, and we know that just based off of the United States government announcing openly that we are sending a nuclear-powered sub with plenty of freaking munitions on it over to the CENTCOM AOR, okay, over to the Central Command, which is going to encompass Iran, Iraq, Syria, Jordan, Lebanon, over to that area of responsibility. Let's see here. Matt 499, he says, Matt, the 2024 election is simple choice, socialism or liberty. Trump 2024, by the way, Kamala banged Mary Guy to get ahead. That is a quasi-accurate statement. They were separated for about 10 years when he was dating her, but it's also an accurate statement because they were divorced. So this is the Speak the Truth channel, and I do believe that gentleman, his name slipped in my mind, actually did come out and say that he helped to launch her career off, so there is that. Chris is saying he's been here since the first episode, and Ian came in gifting out 20 Speak the Truth memberships, and Cody Huff came in gifting out another 5. You guys are dropping them like it's hot tonight, and I greatly appreciate you guys. It happens to be Rob's wedding anniversary, so you're not going to see his pretty face tonight. So, if something does pop off, it's popping off on Rob's anniversary, and he's going to miss out. But truth be told, family is important, and so are freaking wedding anniversaries. Period. End of discussion. So if I miss some of your guys' comments, I am sorry. If I can miss some of your donations, I do apologize. I will do my best to make sure that I get to them now. I want to put this up on the screen, and I'm going to refresh it real quick because I do think it's an important question, and it goes to show you the state of mind of some of the people here inside the United States. I've been in a Twitter space all day, and one of the things that we were discussing, and it's right down here actually, Stealth Medical's Twitter space, what we were discussing was some of the different reasons that this could actually be going on tonight isn't because of Elon Musk and Donald Trump coming back on Twitter. So the question I proposed was, do you believe that the Biden admin would leak false information to Israel about an impending Iranian attack tonight to elicit a preemptive strike to avert attention from the Trump-Elon Twitter space at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Oddly enough, right now, with a little over 200 votes, we have a 68% actually think that is like a very real possibility. That's pretty wild when you think about it. I don't know how else to state that many people believe that this administration would be willing to do such a thing for political gain. And I see Sky God coming in right now with freaking, 10 Speak the Truth memberships. Hell yeah, Sky God. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Thank you for your donation. David Hopper wants to know, isn't it true Kamala's father side-owned slaves? Yeah, but I want to say it was like, great, like, I don't remember. It was like grandfather in Jamaica. Like, dude, it's totally irrelevant, to be perfectly honest with you. And I don't even know why people bring things up like that when you can simply focus on her actual policies and how important of a vice president she's actually been. So videos like these actually started coming out about an hour to 2 hours ago that are talking about this impending countdown clock of Iran attacking Israel at 2 a.m. The first one that actually went up, I do believe I have. Give me just 1 second. And it was nothing more than an hourglass. It was nothing more than an hourglass that had simply stated, 2 a.m. countdown, whatever. But multiple places are, in fact, actually reporting that. Here we have Fake Tux News that's coming out saying Hamas says 2 of its members opened fire on Israeli hostages, killing 1 and injuring 2. Now that is according to the BBC. This is another major issue that's been coming out, and this is in fact been confirmed that Hamas did indeed say that they ended up killing these people. And the crazy part about it is, I guess the way this whole thing went down, the official statement from the Al-Qassam Brigade. So for those of you who do not know, the militant wing of Hamas is the Al-Qassam Brigade. What they actually said was they said, in 2 two separate incidents, two soldiers assigned to guard enemy prisoners shot and killed a Zionist prisoner instantly, in addition to seriously wounding two female prisoners. Attempts are being made to save their lives. The enemy government bears full responsibility for these massacres and the resulting reactions that affect the lives of the Zionist prisoners. A committee has been formed to find out the details, and it will be announced later. So the Al-Qassam brigades are quite literally investigating their own shooting, in which multiple hostages they are admitting to got shot by their own guards. This to me is wild, that they're actually coming out and admitting to it. And it kind of, I don't know, not that I believe a dang word out of their mouths, but it almost gives them a little bit of credibility sometimes when you start looking at that. Like, even saying that sounds wrong as it's coming out of my mouth. But it is unknown the actual origin, or excuse me, the actual national origin of the hostages in which Hamas is saying they've been shot. For those that don't know, there's still 8 U.S. hostages being held inside Gaza. 5 of them are presumed to be alive. Okay, 3 of them have been confirmed as dead, but no word yet on where, like who they are, or the background, like nothing. We don't know anything about it other than Hamas is admitting that the people that were guarding them ended up shooting and killing at least one and wounding several others. Now, Israeli airstrikes inside of southern Lebanon have actually uptick within the last hour to 2 hours. Okay, and they were targeting Hezbollah near the border town of Nis al-Jabal. Yeah, there we go, Nis al-Jabal. But there is this video that I found, and again, ladies and gentlemen, this is unconfirmed, okay? This is unconfirmed because I want you to think of flight time here. This video that I found supposedly, okay, is attacks that are coming out of Syria that Iran has, not Iran, Hezbollah, likely backed by the IRGC, has already shooting. They started to shoot at Israel and back that down. Now, I started looking at this and tried wondering, the amount of flight time. The problem is it doesn't come up with an actual location, and because, the important part is the type of munitions that they're shooting, I am not nearly good enough to know the range of this particular munition and the speed at which it would travel in order to make it hit. But the good question is going to remain, of how long of a flight time would these types of munitions actually take in order over there. But this is the very first report that I have seen, and whether or not it is true, I highly doubt it at this time, because Israel hasn't made a statement. I haven't gotten any significant reports coming from over there that's saying that they are currently being shot at by Hezbollah, at least not to this freaking extent. But nonetheless, there is plenty of reports out right now saying that it's all about to go down here in the next couple hours. I see upgraded membership to King Banana, but it doesn't tell me who did it. So thank you, whoever you are, for becoming a King Banana. We always love our King Bananas. And it looks like Sky God gifted out the 10 memberships. I'm not screwing anything up right there. 502 Outlaw came in gifting out a Speak the Truth membership. Tim is 83489 coming in saying, why can't Hamas get a new hobby like gardening? Well, that has to go back to their religious beliefs. This is not about the occupation of Palestine, okay? Anybody that tells you that obviously hasn't studied up enough and doesn't understand actually Hamas, their intentions and goals, which all align with Hezbollah, who is currently sitting on the northern border. And I got a feeling, inside of here, there is a bunch of new folks in the house. So I want to make sure that we're being very clear and intentional. Okay, inside Israel, you have, let me zoom in over here, so if you probably know this, so just bear with me. Inside Israel, you have the Gaza Strip. This is where Israel has been launching war against Hamas after October 7th. This area right here, okay, is where they have been launching war since October 7th. This is where the hostages were taken. They found a bunch of tunnels that led into Egypt that leads people to believe that those hostages may not even be inside Gaza anymore, that some of them may have been taken out. Unfortunately, we don't know how many hostages are still alive inside Gaza. Following October 7th and Israel beginning to attack Hamas inside of the Gaza Strip, okay, we saw Hezbollah move down in Lebanon, down to Lebanon's southern border and or Israel's northern border. Now, Nasrallah, the group's leader, came out and said, I think it was about a month ago, that he has over 130,000 fighters in between Syria and Lebanon. As you can see, the Syrian border does indeed come up and it touches Israel. So he says he has somewhere in the vicinity of 130,000 fighters. Different intelligence estimates from around the world actually put them just north of 100,000, so that does actually add up. They do have what was reported last month was over 1 million rockets and missiles. We know for a fact through intelligence assessments that they have guided munitions, at least a couple thousand guided munitions. Some of them are being capable of being launched from drones, and we saw that for the first time just a couple weeks ago inside of northern Israel. But they also have anti-ship ballistic missiles, which is why that question got asked about U.S. ships being targeted throughout all of this, because not only have the Houthis been doing it all the way south inside of the Red Sea, okay, all the way down here, the Houthis have been targeting U.S. warships, but it is very possible that Hezbollah does start shooting at U.S. warships. The response from the United States is going to be unknown if that does in fact happen. But over the last 24 hours, we have been getting lots of reports coming out of Iran. And the reports that have been coming out of Iran is that the new president of Iran does not back an attack on Israeli territory. So the new president of Iran, obviously, several months ago, if you guys don't remember, Raisi ended up dying inside of a plane crash, which everybody is now questioning. Okay? But new president ends up coming into office, but the IRGC, the foreign terrorist organization designated by the United States of America and Canada, the IRGC is the one that's been working with Hezbollah. Now, the interesting part about the IRGC is they do not answer to the Iranian president. They answer to the Ayatollah, and the Ayatollah for sure wants to attack Israel on its main soil. And the IRGC not only is operating in Iraq, but they're also operating in Syria and Lebanon, and they're likely inside Jordan and Israel as well, if we're being perfectly honest. They're just kind of hiding out. But they have also been delivering weapons to the Houthis down in Yemen. Okay, that happened, and they built them up to the point where that U.S. airstrike that took place last week inside of Iraq in self-defense was actually against a Houthi rebel, okay, or excuse me, a Houthi terrorist who flew to Iraq, who made their way to Iraq to train these Iraqi jihadists how to fly drones into military bases. The Houthis have had a lot of experience of this over the last freaking, I don't know, what is it now, 10 months that they've been doing these attacks. They've sank 2 merchant vessels, they've killed 4 civilian sailors, they've taken an entire ship hostage, okay, and they've shot countless munitions at U.S. and civilian warships, shutting merchant traffic down in the Red Sea by roughly 80%. 80%. That's absolutely insane, the amount of merchant traffic that has been shut down in the Red Sea by them. So they do have a lot of experience doing that. By the way, they've also shot multiple ballistic missiles at Israel. So when we start talking about how is Iran going to launch this attack tonight on Israel, likely, yes, they are going to be firing munitions from inside of Iranian territory. But the attacks from the south and from the north are likely going to be coming in hot on Israel as well. Now, why do I say this? Okay, I'm saying this because the IRGC answers to the Ayatollah, and the Ayatollah wants this to happen. Nasrallah is growing very, very impatient. He even called on jihadists yesterday from around the area to come in and join the fight because Iran's been dragging its feet for so long. Tonight, all right, today actually starts an Israeli holiday, okay, and it has been rumored for the last week and a half that Iran was going to be waiting for tonight to start this attack. And right now there's countdown clocks and there's information that's starting to come out that says that is in fact what Iran is doing, that it is going to go down. But when we start looking at the airspace, it doesn't appear that it's going to be coming out of Iran and flying overhead. Normally this airspace would end up getting shut down, and we're not going to be seeing that type of thing coming out. But right now this airspace is open. Last time this happened, all of these aircraft ended up diverting off over here to the western side of the country, and munitions started flowing from Iran straight pretty much over Iraq through Syria and Jordan and into Israel. So as of right now, the only reports we have is possibly coming out of here. Now I do believe okay, if my assessment is correct, that these munitions will start from both Syria and from Yemen, even though it is a much greater distance, to start softening up the Iron Dome. When I say softening up, that Iron Dome, okay, and all of the other aerial defense systems that Israel has, takes some time to reload. Okay, now if this is the case, and Israel does start soaking up munitions from the south and from the north, it's possible that the Iron Dome starts to get overwhelmed, and eventually it ends up shooting off enough munitions that when Iran launches its attack from all the way over here, okay, that Israel, all right, will end up getting hit. Now, Iran does have, okay, ballistic missiles that are capable from getting to Iran and to Israeli airspace within as little as eight minutes. I'll say that again. Iran has ballistic missiles that are capable of getting from Iran to Israel all the way over there in as little as 8 minutes. Now, with the U.S. government sending a new strike carrier over into CENTCOM, is currently racing over there as we speak, and announced the deployment, okay, of a sub, which I said when I started this, it's dang near unprecedented that we're telling them that we are deploying a nuclear submarine to the CENTCOM AOR, or the Central Command Area of Responsibility, which is all-encompassing of what you currently see on your screen. That means the U.S. government is taking this seriously, and so are the Israelis. Let me come down here just a little bit and start answering some of the stuff that we have in chat. Like I said, I'll be doing my best. I'll be doing my best to keep up with you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, but I have lots more to tell you guys about. So the last question I answered was Kim is asking, why can't Hamas get a new hobby? Well, because it's not a hobby for them, it's quite literally a way of life. It is a divine right for them to be doing what they're doing, and that is in their own words. Christopher Hinchcliffe coming in, he says, reaction, intercept, react, pray, level head. Dude, that is 100%. Intercept, react, pray, level head. I will tell you, unfortunately, it does look like we are reacting as opposed to acting. There is such a thing as proactive self-defense. This was something I preached throughout my entire military career. If you sit and you take it and you give the enemy the ability, they will take advantage of it every single time. You want to keep the enemy on their toes, okay? The term OODA came out many, many years ago. It's called Observe, Orient, Decide, and Act. That got termed by a fighter pilot in a book a long time ago, and he was talking about the different things that fighter pilots have to do as it's going through. All right, so they observe enemy aircraft on their screen or the threat on their screen. They orient their aircraft towards that particular threat. Okay, they decide what they want to do with particular threat, and then they act on particular threat, and that is the same that everybody goes through in every single decision-making process, more or less, in combat or in self-defense situations. The goal is you want to keep your enemy in the OO phase as opposed to the DA phase, okay? So you want your enemy to be in the observe and orient phase and not the decide and act phase. The problem right now is that Iran and the Hezbollah, the IRGC and the Houthis are all in decide and borderline act phase right now. And Israel and the United States of America are currently sitting in the observe and orient phase. And that's very key. We're in the OO phase and the enemy is in the DA phase, and that is bad. What we need to be able to do is we need to be able to launch this preemptive strike to push them back over into the OO phase or the observe orient. That's why it's such a big deal for Israel to launch this preemptive strike against Hezbollah, the Houthis, and Iran. So, let me keep going down in these questions. Dylan Dunker coming in gives out 5 Speak the Truth memberships. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much for doing that. Patrick Loud coming in says, do you think there will be boots on the ground against Israel? Saab post saying Hezbollah will be. Awesome question, Dylan. Let's talk about that, and I'm just going to continue to use the flight radar map. Now, there is several reports that are coming out of the West Bank, and those reports are that there will be, an attack coming out of the West Bank when all that kicks off. Now, this report is not new. These reports are not new coming out of the West Bank. These reports started surfacing several days ago, and Israeli officials have already started responding to that over the side of the West Bank. So they are preparing for it. the interesting part is that they now have to flex troops over there in order to help take care of it. Obviously, the IDF has a presence. They've been fighting pretty heavily up here in the northern portion of the West Bank, inside of Jenin, doing numerous raids. And it just has kind of been like this ongoing thing. And this is the three-front war that Israel is currently facing that they have to worry about. They do have to worry about Hamas inside of the Gaza Strip. They do have to worry about Hezbollah, Iran, and the Houthis, okay, these exterior threats coming up over into Israel. But they also have to worry about the West Bank. Dude, it happens all the time. People end up leaving the West Bank, going into Jerusalem, and conducting terror attacks. It happens. A couple months ago, there was a guy that had, two guys that drove a car up to a bus stop, got out, and just started blasting. There's always reports of kids with knives stabbing people. This type of stuff happens all the time. But make no mistake about it, okay, the Palestinian Islamic Jihad is very strong inside of the West Bank. There is plenty of fighters that are on the ground inside of the West Bank that could be a thorn in the side for Israel, and the IDF needs to be capable of crushing that and taking care of it. Excellent question, man. I really, really do appreciate that. That is a good question. And by the way, before I even move on past that question, I think it's also important to note that those 100,000 plus fighters that are sitting up on the border, now not all 100,000 over there, okay, but there is enough for them to launch a significant ground attack against Israel to kind of slow them down. Now, Israel has been wanting to push Hezbollah back to the north of the Litani River in accordance with UN Resolution 1701. They've been seeing it for several months. They've been petitioning the UN to make that happen. So far, though, that has fallen on deaf ears over at the UN. And if Israel decides to cross the northern border, that is going to be their goal. Now, how Israel is going to be capable of doing that and what Israel is going to do in order to make that happen is the question. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake about it. If Israel does cross the border and goes into Lebanon to push Hezbollah north of the Litani, okay, this fighting is going to be far worse, far worse than anything we've seen inside of the Gaza Strip, okay? That is a fact. Inside the Gaza Strip, there was an estimated 30,000 Hamas fighters. Again, north of the Israeli border and pushing into Syria, there's an estimated 100,000+ Hezbollah fighters, not to mention the different jihadists that are in there. Also, Hezbollah is a hell of a lot better funded, way better funded than Hamas ever is or ever could imagine to be. And that just is because of how they're situated, okay? Hezbollah has been working hand in hand, okay, with Assad's regime inside of Syria for near a decade now, okay, but the IRGC also pretty much has freedom of movement from Syria to be working inside Lebanon, with Hezbollah. With that ends up coming a much easier flow of weapons and equipment. Generally speaking, again, here is Homs, okay, and this is where we'd be expecting this type of attack, anywhere between Homs to Damascus. Okay, if they're going to end up launching things on Israel, I would expect it to come between Homs and Damascus down and into Israel. In addition to everything that's going to pour across the freaking Lebanese border into Israel, plus the system. But they've been flying the majority of their equipment from Homs, okay, into Homs. Okay, the IRGC Iran has been flying the majority of their equipment over the last several days, looks like, into Homs. And from there, they have a supply route that actually pushes down. It goes into Lebanon, crossing over the border right about there, pushes into Lebanon, right? And then from there, they make their way south. So it is possible, again, that this is where these attacks are originating from here in just a couple hours. Let's see, let me just keep pouring through some of these questions because I know they keep coming. Stephen Walkie coming in, gifting out a Speak the Truth membership. Appreciate you, brother. Zelo in the house says, yeah, we want to know why you gave up talking about Ukraine, especially after V. I didn't give up talking about Ukraine, especially after V. I have talked about Ukraine several times, but the fact remains that Ukraine has yet to make any strategic territorial gains. And we can talk about that more in depth here if you would like. Additionally, I've said it before and I will say it again. Ukraine is lacking manpower. And I can support Ukraine, but I refuse to be an echo chamber and I refuse to lie to you guys. Okay? Let's just pull up this map and take a look. Okay? Let's pull up ISW's latest map. Everybody's making a really large deal over what Ukraine has done lately. But what I want you to do is I want you to look at the space currently on the map. What we have right here is roughly the amount of terrain that Ukraine has taken, and this represents all of the occupied areas that Russia currently holds onto inside of Ukraine. Okay, this in itself, and I understand the different facilities that are inside of here. This within itself does not mean that Ukraine is somehow now advancing and winning the war. Rob and I talked about this last night. This is more or less, in our opinion, some form of a PR stunt to make sure that they can continue to get support. When we saw, the summer offensive last year, we saw Ukraine push very hard and very deep. And I'm not taking a damn thing away from those guys. They did a very, very good job in many areas. But again, we can go back and we can zoom in on the Robotyne region right now. And as you can see, this is where Ukraine had stalled out at, and for the most part across the front line, Ukraine hasn't been holding very well. But the terrain that Russia has taken is also insignificant in that aspect. Russia has failed to gain anything of strategic significant importance, thus pretty much rendering everything a damn near stalemate on the front lines. Now, Russia can only perform for so long until, something starts to change, and that change is likely going to be, a huge influx from some other country in order to help them out. But what Russia has been doing is reinforcing the line very, very hard over the last year, ever since the last summer offensive. That's a fact. And we talked about this last year, and I told you guys that Ukraine simply didn't have the manpower. F-16s be damned. Ukraine just simply didn't have the manpower to start pushing back. This isn't me being pessimistic. This is me being realistic with the amount of troops that Ukraine actually has. So, if you want me to sit and celebrate tiny little gains going back and forth, ladies and gentlemen, you're barking up the wrong tree. It's just not going to happen. The fact is, that they are currently minus what just took place up here, but it's not going to last long, I promise you that. Minus what just took place here, they are pretty much in a stalemate across the entire front line. Now, that being said, Donald Trump's coming in, and Trump's, supposedly, if he gets into office, he said that he's going to be able to end this war on day one. He just wants people to stop dying. I think that is the most ridiculous statement that man has ever said. That is a clear indication to me that he does not understand the war inside of Ukraine. A lot of you guys have labeled me as some MAGA freaking nutjob, and I'm not. Right? That statement by Donald Trump tells me that he does not understand this current conflict. That's not how it's going to go down. Our government is yet to give what our strategic goal is inside of Ukraine. We've been supplying them with weapons and munitions and financial aid for a very long time now, and yet our government has to come out with an actual policy for Ukraine, and that is a very fair thing to ask for if we're going to continue to give money to Ukraine. Now, I'm saying that as an American, right? That Ukraine, quite frankly, doesn't have the manpower to put boots on the ground to kick the Russians out of all of this territory. Somebody grabbing, how many troops does Russia currently have inside of this occupied area? Around about 250,000, somewhere between 250,000 to 300,000. And Ukraine would end up having to have about 3 times that amount if they want to assault through this heavily defended area. More likely about 5 times, the amount. So you're talking over 1 million people that Ukraine is going to need actual foot soldiers on the ground. We're not talking about the support system. We're not talking about the munitions. We're not talking about any of that. And the fact is they don't have that number. And that is something that you guys are going to have to choke down and just start accepting. I've been telling you since last year, and you guys are freaking refusing to believe it. This territorial gain, while amazing and while I love it, does not do a damn thing for this. It doesn't do anything for it. I can talk about tires being lit inside of the ZNPP, but again, that doesn't relate to what's going on. I can talk about how Ukraine has conducted airstrikes into Russian territory and everything, but it's not realistic for me to sit here and be a cheerleader and tell you that shit's going well over inside of Ukraine and that they have a realistic possibility right now of kicking Russia out of their territory. It's just not going to happen. I told you guys the summer offensive wasn't going to kick off because they don't have the troops. I said Russia may or may not be able to do that. Okay, and it turns out I was right on both. Russia probably doesn't have the ability to do it, so they didn't. Ukraine definitely doesn't have the ability, so what's that leave us? A stalemate. All the way back at the beginning of this, I told you guys my predictions before I even became a co-host on this podcast, before this whole thing even kicked off. I told you that this was going to end up being another situation like we see in North Korea and South Korea, where we have a ceasefire in place, the war's still ongoing, but there is a massive DMZ. And right now, that is the direction that this thing is heading. And I told you guys you have to understand American politics if you want to study warfare. Right now, U.S. politics, the parties are divided, especially when it comes to Ukraine. And the reason they're divided is because there's no clear guidance from the U.S. government on what to do inside of Ukraine. As soon as that clear guidance comes out, I promise you things are going to uptick and things are going to look a lot better. Right? But right now, yes, we have F-16s flying over the skies of Ukraine. Right now, yes, right, there is U.S. government representatives that are asking for trained F-16 pilots to be able to come into the country to be able to help out. But at the end of the day, these are not strategic territorial gains. You guys remember Mercado Media, how he was like giving me crap over my assessment on Ukraine. Guess what? He actually wrote me a DM, and I respect the hell out of him for it, and apologized for being wrong and coming back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to blow smoke up your butt. I'm here to give you the honest to God's truth and assessment. If you want an echo chamber, go somewhere else. I'm not in the business of doing that when you have literally hundreds of thousands of lives that are at risk. Period. Right? And that is exactly what we're worried about right now over in this area. And the truth is that this is a very imminent threat. This is a very real problem, not just to Israel, but also to the West. Take a look at what's going on over inside of the UK, right? And then come back over here and tell me that this isn't an issue and this isn't an originating factor for it. Good luck. Good luck making that argument that what's taking place right now inside of the UK didn't spawn out of this very region that I'm currently talking about. The fact is that Hezbollah fighters have been caught on the border of the United States of America, that over 8,770 U.S. Customs and Border Patrol encounters on average per day took place last year, and it is a matter of time before they get through our border and start attacking us on U.S. mainland. And I'm not dicking around, I'm not joking around, I'm here to give you guys the honest to God's truth. Oh, by the way, Hezbollah also had access to chemical weapons inside of Syria. Now you tell me, what do you think is a bigger threat to U.S. interests right now? Hezbollah, who's already been caught on the U.S. border, who has access to chemical weapons, or the Russians duking it out inside of Ukraine over territorial dispute because Ukraine overthrew their freaking democratically elected president? You let me know. You let me know. I support Ukraine, and I do believe they're doing the right thing, and I do believe that freaking POS president that threw out of office, I'm going to say his name, was definitely siding with Russia. He was crooked as hell, and they did the exact right thing, that Russia illegally invaded Ukraine. But right now, at this time, your main threat to the United States of America is these radical Islamist terror organizations currently over in the Middle East. And if you can't accept that, that's on you. Rant complete. Sorry, Ziolo. I love you, buddy, but that's my rant on that. Stephen Walkie coming in gives out a Truth membership. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Camus 8349 coming in again. He said it's like we're micromanaging the wrong ally. We're not giving Ukraine any strategic guidance, but we're telling Israel what it can and can't do 24/7. That is a very accurate statement. U.S. hostages are still currently inside of the Gaza Strip, and we are dictating to Israel how we want them to fight this war. That's not acceptable. The United States would never stand for that. It's just clearly not acceptable. We wouldn't stand for that. We wouldn't have it be. And as a matter of fact, we're also asking Israel to negotiate with terrorists. Now that, is directly against the United States government's stance on terrorism. Our stance to this day is not to negotiate with terrorism. I had to double check and look it up because we've been pushing Israel to do it for so dang long. And Hamas has already came out and said that they are not going to be negotiating any further with this. So why anybody would sit back and try to push a radical Islamist terror organization whose main goal is to take over Israel, not to defend their territory, not to give a sovereign Palestinian state inside of Gaza and the West Bank, but quite literally the destruction of the Israeli state. And the same thing goes with Hezbollah inside Lebanon. If you think for 1 second that this isn't a big deal, ladies and gentlemen, you are dead wrong. ISIS was a huge deal for one reason and one reason only. ISIS was a huge deal because they believed that al-Baghdadi was a direct descendant of the Prophet Muhammad, and he was calling on Muslims to come and fight for him. Because in his mind and in their mind, he had the right to do so, and he should have been leading the Islamic faith. And they did. They poured in from around the world. I have personally fought them. I personally fought ISIS, and I'm telling you, I found stuff from the United States of America when I was fighting them. I found stuff from, like, the EU when I was fighting them. I found stuff from all around the world. As a matter of fact, to let you know how big of a problem that was, in one assault operation that we were doing on one ISIS compound, 5 separate languages were being spoken over their communications platform. 5 separate languages. That is how big of a deal this is, ladies and gentlemen. If Israel is to fall, you bet your freaking behind that this shit is going worldwide. Because these people will rally, these radical Islamic extremists are going to rally from around the world, and that is going to be their calling. That they collapsed Israel, that they took over Mecca, and that, or I'm sorry, not Mecca, that they took over Jerusalem, that they got the Holy Land back, and they're going after it. So make no mistake about it, this is a huge deal. This is a huge, huge deal. This is a much bigger threat than you guys realize. And I'm not saying that because I'm a global war on terrorism vet. I'm saying that out of realistic views. You guys need to be paying attention to this. Trust me. I'm not going to lead you astray. I promise you I'm not going to lead you astray. That's not what I do. Alright? That's not what Matt does. Now, here's another one. The Armor Research Center. They produced a video analysis highlighting the potential Iranian attack sites that could be used, right, in a possible attack against Israel. This comes from local sources.
A major retaliation is imminent following the assassination of Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran. This upcoming attack is anticipated to be more extensive than the one on April 14th. We have identified 12 locked areas in western Iran that we anticipate the attack on Israel will originate from. Our analysis indicates a coordinated assault involving ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and UAVs launched from multiple sites in western Iran. Both the IRGC and the Iranian army are expected to participate. Most of these launches will likely come from open areas near underground facilities using mobile launchers, which offer greater flexibility and extended firing ranges. Iran's underground bases have limited launch shafts, which can constrain the rate of fire. However, the use of mobile launchers helps overcome these limitations by allowing for a more dynamic and widespread attack. These 12 potential launch areas in western Iran are likely areas of origination of the upcoming assault. This attack is also expected to align with Iranian proxies, notably Hezbollah, responding to the assassination of Fouad Shahar. Stay tuned for further updates as the situation develops.
But I love right now seeing, let's see, who do we have in here? Alright, so we have Christopher Hinckliffe coming in saying pray. Yes, absolutely we should. Alright, we will end this broadcast doing exactly that here in just a couple of minutes. Christopher Hinckliffe coming in saying Babylon. I see Warpig coming in with Texas. So you just disregard the whole CIA back coup in 2014 and that led to the Civil War. Russia didn't illegally invade anyone, bro. You sound like a dang neocon. No, I'm not. Okay, and right now there is zero evidence that you can produce that would suggest, I see you in there, Warpig. There is zero evidence that you can produce that would suggest that the CIA, okay, helped with the quote-unquote coup. And I didn't disregard it. I said it, actually threw it out loud, okay, that that's what happened. But I also believe in the United States of America and our Constitution and the way our founding fathers actually framed it to to where if our government is doing something radical like that, then we do have the ability to fight back against our government. So why, as a red-blooded American, why would I fault the Ukrainians for standing up to corrupt leadership? Why would I ever do that? Absolutely freaking ridiculous. Wyatt Gilliam's coming in. He says, "What of Australia training Ukraine or doing more?" There's only so much that training goes. Okay, there's only so far that training and equipment goes. At the end of the day, that war is going to be won by boots on the ground. Period. End of discussion. At the end of the day, the only way that war is going to be won is by boots on the ground. And arguably, in my opinion, okay, and this is after working with Ukrainian troops personally, I will tell you, okay, that a lot of the people, and I want you to picture this, Ukraine has been in war for how long now? How long? Since 2014. They have been at war. Make no mistake about it. When Russia invaded Crimea, they were at war. When Russia sent its troops into the DPR and into the LPR, Ukraine was at war with Russia. End of discussion. They have been at war for a very long period of time, and it's a very unique theater with very specific threats inside of that theater. If I was to send U.S. infantrymen over into Ukraine right now to train the Ukrainian soldiers, how much of that information do you think is going to get received very well? I'll tell you. Okay, when I was over there in 2015, when the Ukrainian military was just starting off, okay, like formalized Western training, the Ukrainian military just starting off, you had soldiers that were just returning from the front line and receiving training from U.S. troops. Now, those U.S. troops had zero combat experience whatsoever, and they're sitting there trying to tell Ukrainian service members how the war is being fought when they just returned from the front lines. How well do you think that's going over? I will tell you that a lot of that, while it's welcomed, has to do with a lot of diplomacy and it not really affecting the front lines. Okay, those Bradleys that were given them, the Abrams tanks that have been sent over there, the F-16s, all of those are great tools if they're employed correctly. And there is people who are willing to vouch, right, that the Ukrainian commanders specifically are not thinking very well.
Man on the hill.
That is what's causing so much.
Make this man on the hill again.
During this last year. It's just the way it is. Now, again, before I sign off, I want you guys to know that Donald Trump is going live on Twitter with Elon Musk, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be here to cover that and go over it because I know a lot of you guys are interested in that topic. So, I will be broadcasting it from here in case you guys don't have the ability to do it yourself or maybe have to. Yeah, I think maybe just maybe. Alright, we might have some drinking game that goes along with it. Not that I can go into it, but yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, and I see other people making comments, 10% for the big guy and everything else is yeah, you're absolutely right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate every single one of you that came in and donated. Now, if something does in fact go down tonight over inside the Middle East, I will be reporting live. Obviously, I'm going to be scrapping the download.
You expecting something to happen in the Middle East tonight?
Okay, I'm not going to be paying attention to that at all. We are going to be focusing strictly on what's happening in the Middle East. And while I am live reporting on that, you bet your behind that I am going to be paying close attention to the Middle East as that's taking place. So if you want up to date on the Middle East and you want to see what's happening with Elon and Trump inside of X, I will be here tonight broadcasting that live for you guys. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Heathcliff coming in, giving out another Speaker Truth membership. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all. Peace, love, happiness,
Anything sold to him?
I said,
Oh, I bought Apple stuff. I think I bought Apple stuff. Yeah, I did.
Arms way
I got Apple stuff.
and inside, at least on inside Ukraine and
I got one more Apple stuff. I was
the
saving.
innocence and help to reduce the orphanages.
That's from Apple.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out here.
It ain't even shit, dude. I thought you had acid. Oh, let me call Donisha. Give me a fingerprint, don't match. Shit.
Liberation Army claims to have the largest artillery.
Hey, boo boo. What you eating, girl?
These chocolate covered pretzels.
Oh,
This what she eating right
the
here.
flips. Yeah, love flips. Girl, what you been doing? You have a good day at school? You have a good day? You what? You say you'll call me what? Tell her, call me on your phone and finish your flips and stuff, okay?
She don't have no phone. We still can't find her phone. What?
Lord have mercy. She just had her phone. Need to check that sofa.
More left. Yeah, just leave it in the box. What's that on the phone?
It's Don Rodriguez.
Hola.
Hola. How's school going?
They like that. You like me, my hair go all
How's school going, senorita?
How's school going, Asia? Terrible. It's okay. She said terrible, it's okay.
You ain't got no problem with all the old boy there.
They put him in one of her classes. And then,
Really?
I'm trying to figure out, because you like, you know the mother ball. You know,
Did he grow up a little bit after doing summer?
walking to the classroom, I looked at him. I was like,
He grew up a little bit before the summer out doing the snow. He might be a little bit grown up a little bit more. You know?
I don't know what I'm doing.
He might be a little bit more mature this year.
Nah, because no, let me reach you. Stop. Don't touch that. Don't touch. Okay, so, no.
Yeah, that's why I don't like talking on the phone. Exactly why. Ooh, Lord. Exactly why I don't like talking on the phone. Let me get that down. I'm going to Twitch. Oh my God, I gotta do this every time too? This is crazy. Tell me why. Why I gotta do a verification code each time I do this shit? 384062. 34062. Enhanced broadcasting. Tell me why. Hey, mic check, 1 2 1 2 1 2, mic check. Oh my God. Oh, that hurt. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. I don't like how this looks. Maybe I can cut it off a little bit. I hit down on this shit. Why is my name? Oh boy.
Die letzten 20 Sekunden sind verliert hier.
Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. All right, let's do this. All right. Then something rang. Turn that off. Let's go here. So. Just miss all this shit. Let's go OD. Turn this up. Let's turn this one up. Let's turn this up. Oh, so you go. Alright, let's roll. It's looking good. Let's roll. Let's start the game here. See what we're doing here. Hey, everybody. Get your drinks ready. Let's play some Uno. Get your drinks ready. Let's play some Uno. Looking good, looking good.
Skip.
Oh, Skip.
Skip.
What's going on with that Skip here? Let's turn it. I got one red. That's right. I got fan card. That's good. Hey, I'm the professional on this Uno. I'm telling you. You want to learn how to play this Uno? Follow me. Follow me. You want to learn how to play this Uno? Subscribe and follow me, yo. And it's $1 million they're giving out in November on the contest. Let's do this.
Skip. Skip.
Switch color.
Yellow.
That's my girl. I like her already. Her name Rose. I like her already. Let's do it. One more, I'm out the door. Let me give him the ha 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 ha.
Reverse.
Change the color. Red. And I win. Let's go. Let's go. I got to pull up. Hey, another fan card. Let's get out of here. Switch the color, baby. Switch the color. Oh, they beat us, man. Come on. I just used that red.
Don't stop now.
520 coins I just lost. I got 2,000. I can make it work. Let's keep playing forward. You want to get one more go? Let's see. I got any friends we can call up. Let's see. We got Pearl. We got Riley. Everybody else is gone, yo. All my good friends, roller friends, my roller dope friends. And now to play, I trust. It's going randoms. I'm telling you, playing randoms, it's very risky. Very risky. But sometimes you gotta do that to get your coins up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. It all rolls with how the cards roll, you know? That's how the cards roll.
Skip.
Cards can roll random, you know?
Skip.
Random, you know?
Skip.
Cards roll this random, you just got to go with the flow. Watch me bust this skip on it.
Skip. Skip.
Hey, here let's go blue. Yeah, I'm drinking my In Love with a Stripper right here.
Rock 2.
It's a virgin mixed drink. A lot of fruit in it.
Yellow.
I made dinner earlier.
Rock 4.
Cleaned up earlier. Just doing our little thing. Relaxing. Get my Uno game going.
Uno.
You know? I kind of like this Uno game. Look, with my channel, I'm gonna be trying a lot of different mobile games. Trying to master them. All that. If you like my content, subscribe. like it. Go to my YouTube. I post there. I post almost every day there. Subscribe there also. You know, if we can make the dream work, teamwork make the dream work. You know, I like having company watching. You know, that's the funnest part about playing games. You know, the friends you make. Oh, he just played. No, he didn't. He just played the draw 2. I just got hit with 6 cards, yo. But he switched the color to green, and he needs the green. Oh, we won. I'm ready to hit him with the ha 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 ha. Watch that. He played himself. He played himself, didn't he? You gonna hit me with the draw 4. But I wish you didn't hit me with the draw 4, because he's got stuck with the draw 4. That's 50 points. That's more coins for me. See? That's more coins for me. That's the key to being a pro to a novice. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Them points in Uno. That's how you win in Uno, points. You feel me? Points. If you're going to start playing tournament, you need to make the sacrifice. Instead of going out, get that draw 2 that your partner got played. Get them going, hit them with that draw 2. You're going to get your cards. You're going to get that 1 card. You know what I'm saying? Go on and get them points. Get them points. You got 2 whole minutes to get that 1 card off. Why not? You feel me? Why not?
Yep.
Do it.
Yep.
Points. Play your highest card first. Don't play your lowest card first. Play your highest card first. Get as low as you can.
Blue.
Get as low as you can. This person played a draw 4 already. Just having my partner need a blue. We got 3 cards. I'm gonna eat them. I ain't gonna challenge them. That's a good play. Reverse.
Blue.
This. Why he played a wild?
Reverse.
Oh, I ready to say. Now I can switch the color on this, but because he probably got a fan card, a bunch of blues. He got 3 blues in his hand. He need that to go out. His partner was desperate. He threw his partner was desperate. He hit me with the eggs. You see that? Hit him with the egg. He's lucky I ain't got no coins. I hit him with the bombs. Oh my God. He hit me with a draw 4. He better not go out.
Yep.
Oh, they was desperate to get the skips out their hand. And then they don't even know how to hit Uno. I just caught them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was the easiest win ever. Unbelievable. But look, I've been on here for 10 minutes. First game.
Super duper.
I got a couple viewers on here. I'd like to have more. If you got friends that like watching games and chill out and hang out, hit them up. Tell them to watch Mr. Dunn Clutch TV. I'm always coming clutch, bro. That's how I do. I come in clutch. I'm in Magnificent. I'm gonna play some music on here in a little while. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have to stop and eat my dinner. But I just wanted to test this out, see how it's rolling. Looking pretty good to me on my side here. What y'all think? Hit me on the stream. Hit me up. You say text me, chat me up. You know, chat me up. Chat me up. Let's see if I can get, hold on, let me throw this on Facebook real quick. Share on my John too. Need to get some more viewers on here. I'm gonna share it on mine too real quick. Let's see. my main page. I'll share on that too real quick. See, I can get some viewers, you know. I need some viewers. Join. Follow. Let's have some fun. Let's talk. You know. Oh boy, it's tough. I got a real needy woman. She loves me and lovey dovey. This takes all her time. So y'all need to join. Okay? All right, I got it rolling. I'm rolling here. All right, let's play another game, y'all. Ads and rolled up. It gets ads, you know what I'm saying? It's all right. They give you a little break, you know, to do your ads and get coins, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with doing ads. Everybody got to get paid somewhere or another, you know. One day I have my ad popping up on here. One day you might have your ad popping up on here. Why hate? Can't hate. Participate. Don't hate, participate. Alright, I got some Italian ice up in here. I got some strawberries up in that jank. Look at that, strawberries. I got some Italian ice. I got some coarse salt. I got some what else I got in here? I got some mangoes, pineapple, a little honey. I heard a lot, so that honey is good for back pain and stuff. But let's get busy. Let's win some more. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's win some more. Coins. It's all about them coins, baby. It's about them coins. Get them coins. Show me the bag. Trying to get that bag? Let's get that bag. Hey, let's do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Skip, what you doing skipping? I don't like that Skip. Let's roll. Up, Skip.
Yeah.
Hey, I can do it back. Hit him with the skip. Hit him with the flip.
Yeah.
Hit him with the skip. Don't be mad at me, bruh. My partner down with the yellow. He got a draw 4-0. Boom. Hit him with the wallow.
Yellow.
Hit him with the YOLO. I should have laughed on that one. Let me hit him with the laugh. I had to put my controller down. Let me hit him with the laugh. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You know what I'm gonna play? I'm gonna keep that yellow rolling with my wild card. He ain't got none. He might try to be stupid and play his on what's it called? Oh, he hit me with a reverse. What you think your partner got something better? They don't even know how to say Uno. The name of the game. Say Uno when you get the one card. Because I'm going to bust you upside your head. Big win. Super win. 958 coins, baby. Who the man? I'm at 40. I'm on level 40 on the Masters. I was on Legend all last month. I've been slacking. But I'm going to be back on Legend. Stay with me. I will show you how to get there. Watch how I play. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you tips while I'm playing. So you can learn how to do this too, you know? You learn how to do this too. It's real easy. It's real easy. It's not complicated. It's not rocket science. You know? You just got to know how to the flow of those cards. You know? You gotta go with the flow of the chord. You gotta have a good partner playing duos. But you know, most on the tournaments is single player. Single player. I'm gonna show you how to play some single player in a little while. Let me get my coins up, and I'll play some single player in about 30 minutes from there, and I'll play some single player. Show you how to get that tournament. You want to get that tournament win because in November they giving away $1 million. This month they just gave away 10,000 on the semifinals. Get to the bag. I'm showing you how to get to that bag. Stick with me. I'm gonna show you how to get to that bag. Ain't call me the plug for nothing.
Uno. Yellow.
My boy hit him with the draw 4. The draw 4. The draw 54. And he had the nerve to check him. Skip. Uno. Dos. Twist. Cinco. Seis. I'm going with the blue. He got a draw 2. Hey, let's go. Let's win this, bro. You ain't got nothing. Go on and play. Go on and pluck. We laugh at him. He gonna check me. Did he thought I didn't hear that right? Did he really thought I did it right? Did he wrong? Did he? This is how you get to that bag. I just made him E6. He had an E6. This is how you get to that bag. Watch this. Skip. Watch how we win this. We got a whole minute and a half. To get. He got a 0. I got a 0. He got a blue. I got a yellow.
Red.
These dummies done forgot what color we need. Watch what I tell you. He in first, I'm in second. 55 seconds ago. They got 12 cards, over 12 cards. Look, he just changed the blue. His partner mad. That's what our partner needs. A blue. He ain't got nothing to change the color with. Who won? Me. So I'm gonna take a quick break, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay? I'm gonna take a quick break and I'll be right back. I'll be right back, okay? Quick break and I'll be right back. Let's go. Hey, everybody, I'm back. Full effect. Take a drink of that, In Love with a Stripper. Mixed drink I just made. Virgin. For all the kids that's out here. But let's get ready. Let's get busy. Y'all ready to get busy? What's going on with my stream here? Let's see. I only see but half of my face. What is going on? What y'all do? What y'all do while I was gone? Y'all did something while I was gone? Let's see. Let's see why the thing ain't working right. And bring it in. Y'all done changed my settings while I'm gone. Huh? That's okay. That's alright. I can fix it right back. I know how to fix it. I don't know why I did that though. I gotta keep my eye on that. You know, I'm new. I'm learning this stuff. But look, stick with me. And I'll show you how to get to the bag. Real talk. Cause that bag coming in November. They got the big tournament in November. Uno. Go to my page. Hold up. I'm gonna post the link so y'all can join Uno. And y'all can get to that bag too. They have the tournament from the 1st to the 8th every month. If you come in first place or second place, you make it to the tournament. You can get to $1 million, bro. November, it's coming. You can get to the bag. I'm showing you how to get to the bag. I'm gonna teach you how to win at this Uno game. I'm gonna teach you all the tricks. You stick with this in my program, you can win it. You can get to that bag. I'm telling you. All right, let's get it. Y'all ready? It's still like a funny. I don't know what's going on here. This one here looks funny. I don't know what's going on. The preview looks great. I don't know what's on. There we go. That resets it. Every time I do that resets it. I don't know why. I just need this fade to be removed for some reason. I don't know why that shit's like that. Alright, let's get it. Y'all ready to roll? I'm ready to play some Uno. And I'm ready to show y'all some more tips. I hope y'all learned some tips on that last joint, because I'm telling you, I got to the bag. I won over 3,000 coins. I started all at 1,000 coins. Come on. I flips. You know what I'm saying? I know how to flip. Hustle. Let's get it. Y'all ready? Let's do it. It's good. Let's get it up to 10,000 on this roll. Let's roll. Let's go, everybody. Let's roll. Like I said, I like playing this game. It relaxes me. Put me on another play. You know what I'm saying? If not, I'm constantly moving, constantly down. My mind constantly thinking. You know. And then the next thing you know, I'm hurting. So I like doing this. Puts me in relaxing mode.
Reverse.
And it allows me to stay sharp. It allows me to stay sharp with my brain. You understand what I'm saying? And it's good to do things and stay sharp. I don't have to keep moving my hands a lot. Like bad hands. And you know, I just click. Every now and then. I can do that. You know? But you know, everybody got to find their own thing in life, you know? And I believe you can find yours. What can keep you happy? What can motivate you? Keep you going insane and crazy and stressed out. I like to fish.
Green.
Only fish I've been doing is sardines lately. But that's how life is.
Blue.
So I take every win I can get. Uno. I sit here, I play Uno. This mother hit me with the draw fold. I got to eat 20 cards. Can I pull this off? Watch this game and watch me pull it off. Watch this game, watch me pull this off. The more cards you have, the better. People don't understand that. The more cards, the better. The more cards, the better. I got more cards I can send to my partner. He ain't got but 2 cards. hit Uno. He hit Uno. He hit it. He hit it. And he's doing real great. Do I got any? Oh, I got to skip. Boom. Over. Game over. Thank you. He said, good job. I said, thanks. We won that. I had, look how many points I had in my hand. 388 points in my hand. And we won that. Sometimes it's not good to give your enemy a lot of ammunition. You got those draw 4s, you got those draw 2. Pace them out. Don't give them all at one time. And if you do give them out evenly. Give some to the other guy. Don't give them all to one guy because you give him all the ammunition. To use them cards to help the other guy go out the door. He go out the door, you going out the door. Do you understand? So, when you got all them draw 4, draw 2s in your hand, even switch them up. Hit a reverse. Throw a draw 2 on him. Do another reverse. Do a draw 4 on the other player. Then the cards are spread out evenly. Once the cards spread out evenly, they got to draw 4. He got to draw 4. But they got 10 of each card colors. You catch them every time they try to use it. Them draw 4s is no good. No good at all. They're just sitting there. You understand? You understand where I'm coming from? All right. Give me 1 second before I play this next round. That's why I've been looking for. All right. I do smoke, and I condemn smoking for all y'all young kids. It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit. Don't start it. It won't be none. But if you start it, I ain't going to judge you. Don't judge me. Because I like to smoke my cigars. So let's get busy on this next game. You gonna die for something? Like my granddad said, you gonna die for something? Let's get it. I'm at 4,594 coins. Then I tell y'all, I'm gonna get to 10,000 coins before I leave out this this live stream. So don't you regret it. I'm doing right now. I'm doing 4. I'm on level 4x go. Everything's wild, and I'm doing 4x go. So after doing 4x go I'm gonna do it like this. This might be the last game. I'm gonna move up. See what I do? I move up. I ain't scared to move up. You understand? I'm not scared to move up. Like most players, I'm not gonna move. Don't move up. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna flip my money. I got to flip that money. I'm going to go from a gram to an ounce. If I got it, I'm going to do it. Oh, y'all don't understand that, but I'm going to flip that money. All sales with slips. It takes money to make money. Ain't no need sitting in a small pond. You got a big pile of money. Who you taking care of? Move on up to the big pond and fight against the same fish that's the same size as you, and you beat them big fish, and you get bigger. That's the name of the game.
Don't stop now.
All right, I lost that while I was talking to y'all. Let's move on up, yo. Let's move up. Let's move up. I ain't gonna blame y'all for losing. I lost 1,800 coins on that shit. Let's move on to 8. I lost it. I don't want to pile in 4. I should have been moved up to 8. Win 3. Move on up. I should have been did it, you know. But you know, that's how the ball goes. That's how the ball bounces. Let's see. Is my daughter on this yet? No. I got 3 on here. I got 3 on here. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got 3 followers. Welcome all new followers. Welcome all new followers. Welcome y'all. Appreciate y'all watching me.
Yeah.
Hope y'all enjoy. Hey, babe, can you bring me that straight? Hey, y'all like that Demon Slayer shirt? Hey, yo, ain't nothing like that Demon Slayer. That Demon Slayer is awesome. Y'all need to watch that Demon Slayer, man. I'm into my anime, real talk. I'm into my anime. For real. We can talk anime all night long. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Draw cards. Uno.
I'm gonna stream some Fortnite on here. I'm gonna be streaming some new mobile games that came out.
Draw 4.
It's this Bug Life game. I love it. It looks.
Skip.
I haven't tried it out yet.
Skip.
Oh man, I just lost another one.
Don't stop
I
now.
lost another one, guys. I think I'm gonna go single player. You know what? Let's go. Let's get all the 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 go. Let's go ahead and get my my money. What I got going here? I got no money. Check notifications. I got. Hey, one day I'm gonna show. One day I'm gonna show y'all. Me buying a good old my subscriptions and stuff and all that. I'm gonna share that. Show you how to do it. It's good to get your monthly subscriptions. And look, I got 450 coins. It's good to upgrade and get this monthly pass too. See, 450 coins free. This month is Olympic month. You know, we got the Olympics going on. You know, so we're doing Olympic month. We got that going. I got my cards almost. Look, I got 3 sets of cards. I'm trying my best to finish these cards. Earlier they had upgrade on the cards, and then stopped it. I've been waiting, trying to get that one blue card on here forever. See this one little blue card? I've been trying to get that one blue card forever. They will not give it to me. All right, but I done made 79,500 coins. That's a lot of coins off these cards. That's a lot of coins, you know. And these cards go every month, so you switch up every month. Let's see what we got on the chat here. I'm part of the ATL club. Hey y'all, let me go and speak to them real quick. Hey everybody. I'm streaming on Twitch. Let's get it. Y'all ready for the next round? Let's roll. Let's roll. I've been on 38 minutes. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready to make some money here. Let's go to Classic. Back at 2,000. They done dropped me back to 2,000 coins, man. I lost half my coins. I'm taking L's. I can't keep taking L's, yo. Excuse me. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all ready? I got me some chicken gizzards over here I can munch on. Made these earlier today while I was cleaning up. I had them in the refrigerator. I had a couple before they went bad. Should I go red? Should I go green? I'm gonna go green because my partner got a power.
Green.
He was wasted. He must got a plus too. He got banged in the head. Why?
Blue. Draw cards. Skip. Green.
He better hit him
Uno.
on his head.
Blue. Red. Draw 4.
He ain't got no red.
Draw 2.
Just gave me a draw 4. He fucked up.
Red.
Fucked up. Hey, I'm winning. Who winning? I'm winning. I'm sorry, y'all. I got distracted.
Draw 2.
What's going on?
Yellow.
You know what I'm saying?
Skip.
It's them going, boy.
Reverse. Draw 2. Skip.
Be right back.
Super duper.
I was still sweating. That's awful. I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. I know it's wrong to eat on the camera. I'm hungry. I got some food in there. I need to fix me a plate in a minute here. Take a break.
Skip.
I'm gonna play for at least an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Reverse. Reverse. Yellow.
I gotta win some of these. I ain't been paying attention. If you don't pay attention, you gotta just pay attention while you're playing games. If you're not paying attention, you're messing up.
Skip.
See, I'm glad he was smart enough not to pay his skip. When you get some
Red.
with them bronze badges, I don't know what they want. Don't know what they're doing at all.
Green.
I should have stayed with yellow.
Draw 4.
Because he probably got a draw 2 on it. They so high. They ain't gonna hurt me if you do it.
Reverse.
That was the best he had was reverse. And he got like 20 cards.
Uno.
We got this game in the bag.
Skip.
It's in the bag. Got a long time though, a minute and 20 seconds is a long time.
Uno.
But they keep getting these draw fours. It's a wrap. They keep me draw fours, it's a wrap.
Draw 4.
Change color. We might get another draw four.
Blue. Reverse. Skip. Skip.
He's
Green.
low. He ain't got no draw for. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got no wild cards or nothing. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna pluck. He's low as fuck though. You know what I'm saying? He was low as shit. I was off that game. I hate that.
Don't stop now.
Yeah, I really hated that. 418 points. Alright. We ain't got no choice but to lose. I like some people on here. I'm not in the club on here. Bob on here. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't play the classic. They like to play that gold Uno because they get more coins out of that. I play the classic every now and then, especially if you're low on coins. It helps you all out. Build your coins up.
Skip. Skip.
He's low, but he just got hit with dark pros and shit. He's low as hell though. I'm hungry, y'all.
Draw 2.
I got some fried cabbage,
Green.
rice, black beans,
Skip.
baked chicken in there.
Reverse.
I think I'm gonna go make me a plate and chill in a little while. I'll be back though. I'm gonna play this again. Play some more later. Yellow, boy. Good play.
Skip.
Dumbass.
Blue. Draw 4. Uno. Red. Draw 4. Uno. Uno.
I'll think about fixing me something to eat. I was just telling them.
Uno.
Damn,
Am I really? No, I don't want to.
you was in there.
I don't want to.
She naked.
No, I ain't.
She naked.
No, I ain't.
She is naked.
Uno.
Fuck. I messed up, y'all.
Uno.
Oh, come on. Oh, what's going on? Why they do that?
Uno.
I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't. I
Uno.
messed up.
Yellow.
He got fucked. He ain't got no yellow. Oh my god, I messed up. I wasn't paying no attention. I'm sorry. I got distracted, my girl. Always distract me, man.
Oh, it's always.
I blame it on her.
Always wrong.
I forgot what color he had. I thought it was yellow. I'm sorry. Dang, I lost a pile of corn. But look, I'm going to be back in about 30 minutes. 30 minutes, okay? I'm going to stop the stream. I'm hungry too.
No, wait, hold on.
She wanted to be seen. Y'all want to see her? Oh, snap.
I was trying to see.
Huh?
I was trying to see which way you had it.